Hi guys, my name is Hope, and today I'm gonna be talking about one of my favorite fantasy books, and that is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I loved this book so much. I read it in January and it was amazing, and I'm planning on reading The Wise Man's Fear as soon as possible. It is divided into two parts in Serbian, but not necessarily in UK or United States. And the third book of this trilogy is not out yet. We don't even know the release date, so I'm really sad about that, but I am so happy to be able to read the second one. I really wanted to buy this book like a year ago, but I couldn't find it in my store. It was just I wasn't able to find it anywhere. And then I went to a big bookstore and I found this one, and I bought the first and the second part, and this January I read it and I adored it. I am a big fantasy reader and I love reading fantasy, so this book was definitely my cup of tea. So it is about Quoth, and in the beginning he is a kid and we get to see him as a child. So this story is told from the perspective of Quoth, and he tells the story, so he goes back to his life. And like every fantasy book starts, we have like 50 kind of pages to get into the story and realize what's going on and to just get the book. So I needed 50 pages to get into this book and I loved it. I was just so interested to see everything like that. And like every fantasy book starts, we also have the map of this world. So yeah, and it is about Quoth, and in the beginning we see him as a kid and then he grows. And we get to see him from his early days and to just understand his character. And we get to see that he is so stubborn, and we get to love him for that too. He makes so many stupid mistakes, but a lot of things happen in this book, and like in one chapter there's something really bad happening to Quoth, and in the next one it's just so beautiful. And this book had it all. It had his nemesis, it had a lot of magic, and it had friendship, it had love, it had everything. And I was so interested to read this book. I couldn't put it down. I would read it at night, and then I would be like, I don't need to sleep. Why would I sleep? I need to finish this book. So I was just so interested to finish this one. And in one chapter, I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna hate this book because this is gonna happen. And then in the next chapter, it's gonna be like, nope, it didn't happen. And I'm like, yes. And my mom would be like, are you okay, honey? Is everything okay? Oh, you're reading again. So yeah, I immensely enjoyed this book and it was so great. Like every single character we get to see and to understand, even though some of the characters you won't like, but the Quoth you will love. You will love the Quoth because he is just different. He is kind, but he is stubborn. He grows through this book, and he is one of my favorite characters in fantasy books, but in literature. And it was so interested to see his going through his life, and in the beginning something really bad happens to him, and then he gets to understand it and to live with it. And that was so good and so interesting. The magic in this world is really complex, and the academy is just so great. And just I'm not gonna rave about this book anymore, but if you were thinking about reading this book, definitely pick it up. And I'm probably gonna read these books in March, so yeah. See you guys next time. Bye!